The reason I like turkeys is the same reason that the Native Americans liked them. It's taboo in old Native American tradition to kill a turkey. Turkeys, according to Game Birds of North America, an old book, turkeys were necessary around the villages for two reasons. One, they don't sleep well, and they have a great alarm system built in with them. Anytime they hear a noise, such as noise, noise, they make a lot of racket. So even at night, if any animal cracks a twig in the silence, they'll make that sound, and it wakes up the livestock protection dog, which will run off whatever predator there is. And I wouldn't keep any animals without a livestock protection dog. They're always alert, they're always on call, and they're always ready to do the job. And they're out there with the livestock protecting them. And it's pretty stupid not to have one. You gotta have one. Otherwise you're just gonna be one of the people that loses animals all the time and also contributes to extermination of all kinds of other species. The wild turkey is in big trouble. With the droughts in California, they've run out of water and food, and they've actually tried to come to humans for help, and they're being seen as a negative. And of course, humans, like always, don't want to live around other animals, so they'll exterminate them. But, another reason that they're really in trouble is because they've been hunted almost to extremely low numbers. And turkeys have too many natural predators. It's very hard for them to make a nest. When they do, everything eats their eggs, possums, snakes, and what little animals that there are out there. The turkeys are hunted twice a year. One in the fall, when they're supposed to be trying to find as much food as they can on the acorns and stuff to gain enough weight to survive the dearth during the winter time, when there's nothing. And then the worst problem is when spring comes. They're very easy to shoot in the springtime, so people go out there in the spring and they hunt them off the nest. And they have a myth that says that a turkey only has to breed one time to make a clutch of fertile eggs. This is totally untrue. They need to nest. They need to mate lots of times to have good fertile eggs. And see, the livestock protection dog is doing his job again, which is what you've got to have. You just better have a livestock protection dog. That's the reason I'm able to keep all these animals around and never lose any, because of that. But I do have some people that come around every now and then. I've got ducks, and when they get in the creek, the kayakers shoot them, and they kill my pet deer. You know, there's a lot of poachers that come out at night with lights and they shoot out of your yard. We have some serious problems, and my land is like a sanctuary, and the hunters know it. And I don't like the word hunter, because when you're hunting, you're looking for your keys or you're looking for something. What they're doing is exterminating wildlife, and I don't know what you call that, but it's not hunting. Hunting is harmless, and we didn't used to hunt as much as we do now. Modern man, he's the hunter. The old man wasn't a hunter. Ancient man was a gardener and a domesticator. These turkeys are only domesticated because the Native Americans fed them and didn't kill them and kept them around there in camp. Well, they didn't encamp until Europeans came and slaughtered them. But the Native Americans had villages, permanent villages, but they kept the turkeys around. And the Vikings, they domesticated the auroch, which is now extinct by modern man. The auroch was the ancestor of the cattle. So thanks to the Vikings, we have cattle, and thanks to the Vikings, we have goats, because they domesticated the mountain goats. Well, it might not have been the Vikings that domesticated the mountain goats. That was Swiss. People in Switzerland, or in the Alps, not the Swiss, but anyway, domestication is why we were able to survive the ancient times.